Hi everyone, it's Zadira, and it's a beautiful day in PixARK today. Perfect for our adventure that we're going on. There are several dyes or paints that you can use in PixARK, but there are several that are very rare and harder to make. Those are pink, orange, green, dark green, and gray. So today I'd like to see if we can show where you find those particular plants, berries, and be able to explain a little bit, maybe help some figure out how to find those things so they'll be able to get those dyes. But the first one we're going to do, we're here at this little ocean area, and we're going to look for what you make the dark green dye out of, and that is algae. So you have to find an ocean area. I've already been looking a little bit for some algae. It got dark, so I decided to wait till daylight so you guys could see. But I did take some scuba potion, and if you see over in the left-hand corner is a timer. So I do have still a few more minutes, and what the scuba potion does is it helps you breathe. So once you find an ocean bed or an bottom of an ocean, you can go down and swim down, and I use my sickle. And you don't plant algae, you don't need the seeds for the algae, you just use the algae to make the dye. So you just go along like that, and let's see, I don't think all of this, see, that's coral. Let's see what these little things are. That's algae, that's coral. Let's see here, yeah, coral. It's too bad we can't walk. It's hard to kind of maneuver around algae. And I like these little starfish guys. Oh, that scared me. There's a dolphin, an ichthyosaurus. They like to be your friends. There's another one. Goodness, that's a level 30. So just continue on and get as much as you can, as long as you can breathe. Let's see how much algae we got. We got 8 starfish from that. Got 30 coral and 71 algae out of that, so that's quite a bit. And that way we can make dark green dye. Alright, so the next one we're going to go to is the mountain forest, and that's where you find the pink berries. So when I get there, I will bring you guys back and show you how to do that. Pink berries are found in the mountain forest, and these are the type of berries, these red ones are the type of berries that you find them in. So what I like to do is I bring Barry, my trike, in a Pix block. I put him in a Pix block, and I will bring him over to where I need to try to find rare berries and rare seeds. So let's put the saddle on him. Barry is awesome. And what you do is you find these red plants that look kind of like strawberries, and you harvest them with your trike. Let's see, and it's very rare. Okay, let's see, here we go. Yeah, not yet. We got wheat seeds, we're getting all kinds of seeds, but we're not getting the pink berries or the pink seeds. There, we got a pink berry. Awesome. 6 berries, that's really good. But what we need is the seeds, because if you have a seed, well, there we go, 1 pink seed. What did we do, 4 plants? That is really good. Normally it takes me a lot longer. Our next seed is going to be in the golden realm. We're looking for orange berries and orange seeds. So I'll bring you back when we get there. We are in the golden realm, and it is definitely a different area than you see generally in the golden realm, and that is what you're supposed to kind of look for to find these rare berries and rare seeds. And look around, there are some really beautiful flowers like these. I don't see these around in the golden realm normally. And then we have these, and these are the ones that I know for sure. Oh goodness, I must be hungry. Oh, okay, now it's been cold the whole time, so Of course, when we start trying to film, everything has to change. Let's do this really quickly. Get our fur off so we aren't hot. There we go. At least the wind stopped. It's much better. Oh, beautiful day now. Okay. Now, they look like, don't they look like giant carrots? Aren't those awesome? But these will be, hopefully, will give us either berry seeds, orange berries. All right. Now, so, again, they are rare. But I found of all the rare ones, these definitely are the least rare. And these will give orange seeds with just a sickle, I found. I don't think these plants give orange seeds. It's just the carrot looking plants, I believe. I believe that's right. So what you have to do is just, aren't these so pretty? Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Just beautiful. All right, let's get a couple more while we're here. And then we'll be able to plant them in our garden and harvest them, and we'll have even more. Okay, we're just getting berries and a few seeds. So mainly, if you can start with a couple of seeds, you're golden. Ah, golden rims, got it? All right, so our next destination is going to be the dark forest, and that's where you find the gray seeds. So I will definitely bring you back when we get into that area. Okay, well, I found where you can find the gray seeds and the gray berries, but my goodness sakes alive, it is dangerous down here. Let's see if we can hurry and get these. Now this is what these plants look like. They look like, okay, there's the gray berries, but we need the seeds. Okay, gray berry. I would hope that we would not have to get our trike out here because, okay, gray berries. We need the seeds from these plants. This looks, it's a very different looking area. Oh my goodness, we got one. I'm so excited. There is so much danger. There are werewolves here and some type of creature that floats. There's zombies. There are werewolves. There are ghost wolves. I don't think that's what they're called, but they're there. And there's ghost dragons. Let's grab this last one. Now there's werewolf over there. 2 werewolves. Oh my gosh. Those guys are so scary. Alright, let's grab this one really quickly. Come on. There we go. Oh, good. Another gray seed. That is awesome. The last place we need to visit is the swamp. Now, on our server, I have not had luck finding any light green berries or light green berry seeds. And they can only be found in the swamp, and several of us on our server have been searching, and so far we don't want to get too near that ghost dragon. So far no one has found. Look at this ice castle. Isn't that pretty? But it's so funny how half of it is just sitting like on top of that lake. We have several of these beautiful ice castles. We'll have to do a video of going in those, but we're gonna all have to get better armor, I think, because the bosses in those are really strong. Alright, so I'll let you guys go for a few minutes, and until I get to the swamp. It's way down south of here, and when I get to the swamp I'll bring you back. But so far we have not found any light green berries or seeds on the server. So I'm not sure. Hopefully someday maybe somebody can find them. But so far we are not having any luck. And we've been all over the swamp area looking. So I don't know. I'm really very disappointed. At least we do have the dark green, and that's probably just fine. Mary gets lots of seeds and lots of berries, but just no light green. Like I say, we've looked and looked and looked. I just thought we would give it one last ditch effort, and I thought how awesome if we could find one with you guys along for the ride. I was hoping you guys would be good luck, I think. So hopefully someday maybe somebody can find a light green berry or light green seed. We really need the seeds so that we can plant them. But anyway, that's that. What we're going to do next is we're going to go back to the house, and I want to show you how to use the dye table, and we're going to plant what seeds we have and be able to make dye with what we've already planted and harvested. So I will bring you back in a few minutes. I'm back at home, and I'm in the greenhouse. If you watched a couple of episodes ago, I showed how to build my greenhouse, and I'm able to plant my rarer seeds inside the greenhouse so that I can shut all the doors and know that my plants will stay safe. And I've planted some gray berry seeds and orange and pink because those are so rare. And I wanted to show you a little bit. The orange and the pink don't require any special soil, but the gray berries do. So these right here, if it wasn't snowing, you'd be able to see that these are different. I can use my pick and go ahead and pull one up, and it's cursed soil. So what's interesting is the fact that, let's put it back before I forget. What's interesting is the fact that when you find a gray berry seed, let's see here, gray seed, it says eat this to gain a tiny amount of nourishment, or plant it to get your own gray berry seeds. Can be planted in dark grass blocks and dark soil something. I can't read the rest of it, but it doesn't say cursed soil. So just to let you know, you find the cursed soil in the dark forest areas. It's really easy to find, but that was confusing to me, so I thought I'd let you know. Let's go ahead and put that in our toolbar because we want to plant those. So in our toolbar we have gray seeds, orange, and pink, and oh, it stopped snowing, so yay, you're able to see. Let's go ahead and harvest these. I don't use the trike. You can get more berries. Once you get plenty of seeds and berries, you don't need to worry. But for right now, I'm trying to build up my stack of seeds. They're so rare and so few. So like I've got two seeds and 3 berries. And if I brought my trike, if I were to plant these out there where my trike could get them, I would get tons of berries, but not as many seeds. In fact, I wouldn't get any seeds in my garden, from my homegrown garden. The trike does not get seeds. So the only thing I know that gets you seeds in a homegrown garden is your sickle, or possibly the hand, but I use my sickle. And see, I'm getting quite a few seeds now. So what you do is you plant these seeds. See, I only had a few. Let's shut the door. I only had a few gray berries. Now I have 31. So let's plant these. Now all of this soil back in this corner is the cursed soil. Wonder why. That's interesting. Oh no, that's the last row is magic soil. I have one row of magic soil back there. So far I haven't found too much of a need to plant the magic berries yet. Well, actually, you do need magic berries. You need them to make, wonder why. Oh, I guess that's the sidewalk. You need them to make the magic sleepy arrows. But I have magic soil, a lot more magic soil. So that must not be the correct soil. I can't see because of the snow. But these guys will grow, and I'll get another probably 20 or 30 seeds. So I'll have plenty of seeds. And from now on, I won't have to go into that scary land and get seeds anymore. So these are pink seed and pink. Let's get all these, and we'll replant these also, because and now we're doing orange. So I plant my pink and my orange. When I get plenty, I can always, if I get enough, I can plant them out in the open area out there, and my trike will be able to get berries, as many berries as I want for dye. We've got pink and orange and green or gray berries planted, and you have to stay in the area until they're fully grown. Right now there is a bug. You have to stay in the area till they're fully grown. It takes about 15 minutes, and so the area, I believe, means render area. So we can easily do things in our house and still stay within the area. My goodness, we're cold and then hot and then cold and then hot. Never ending. Alright, let's put some fur on. A while ago it was lightning, now it's freezing. Alright, let's see here. Put on some fur boots. And hopefully that's warm enough. I don't think we need the whole set. So, okay, what you do to make dye is you have the dye workbench. The way I like to do it is I like to have indoor plumbing. We covered that in one of early episodes, but I like to have water available. You have to have water to make dye. Water, charcoal, and the berries. So I keep these water bags here, and I keep charcoal here. And oh, there's my algae. I forgot about it. We're going to make algae dye also. So let's get these water bags out. What you do is you put your empty water bags in the slots. If you press T, that will move them over for you. And then you take them out. Let's fill all of our bags up so that they're all full. Then you open the inventory, and you can see, look at all the different dyes we can make. Ooh, look at the dark green dye. But look over there and it'll give you a list of what you're going to need. You're going to need a water bag or canteen, you need charcoal, and you need algae. So 9 algae make 1 dye. And so it's kind of bulky, because what happens is you have to continually remove the empty water bags. Let's take out one of these charcoals too. Let's because they're taking up space. And you don't have to put the water bags in the inventory. It will put them in for you. But it's very clunky, because as it uses up the water, we have to refill the bags. So let's just focus on our dark green dye right now. And it says that we can make, let's light the fire. Okay, no, 35. We don't have 35 bags of water though, so that's a problem, huh? We have to be sure and completely continue to refill the bags. So let's click on that, and it took out the bags that it needed. While that's using up those bags, let's put the empty bags in the, I wish we had more slots. We can only do 4 at a time. These are empty. If you look down here at this bar, it shows these are empty, but these are full. So let's take these bags 4 at a time. And any of our other bags, yes, that bag is empty. All right, so now let's go back to our dye station. can see, because it's used up these bags of water, or it's about to. So we can remove these bags of water, and then it shows that we no longer are able to make any more green dye. It's gonna make 3 more. So next, a dark green, yes. So next we want to make gray, and that says we can make 45. So just in the little bit of berries that I harvested and we found today, that's a lot of dye. That's really good. So far so good. Now at this point, let's remove the empty bags. I wish that wasn't there. Hopefully they're going to fix that. And while that's making dye, let's turn and fill up these bags 4 at a time. Yep, 4 empty. Let's do the empty ones. Now they're full, and that's all of our bags. Okay, now let's see what's next. So at this point, we've made all of our gray dye. Let's make some pink dye. Oh boy, that's going to be nice. So it says we can make 40 of those. Let's do those. Take out the empty bag. Little bit of time. It looks like that's it. That looks like all we can make. So we can remove the green dye and the gray dye, the orange dye and the pink dye, and now it's making some more orange, and I'll bet this, oh, it's making more pink. And as it's emptying, okay, so 2 more pink and 1 red, almost finished. So while it's finishing up with that, let's go ahead. What I like to do is keep 4 bags in here, and that way I always know that there's bags of water available, and then I put the rest in the chest. So let's go ahead and leave those here. And I think, didn't we take out that charcoal? Yes, let's go ahead and put the charcoal back. I want to show you, I'm going to set up a little area and show you the different colors. I'll be back in just 1 minute. Okay guys, I have a little area set up, and we're going to experiment with our dyes. It's snowing, but I think the colors will be pretty good. I made 5 paintbrushes because this way we can paint the colors without wasting colors. Every time you change colors, it wastes paint. So it wasn't particularly necessary for now, but if you're doing a lot of painting, you probably want to do that. So we're putting each color on a different paintbrush, and see on the tips it shows your colors that you're using. And I'll even do the red just because we have it. And so I wanted to show you the difference of the different colors and what they actually look like. I'm showing you on the wood walls. These are just normal wood walls, and how you do it is you take your paintbrush. That was interesting because I was aiming for that one. There we go. So you left click. Oh, that's a beautiful color of green. Maybe I won't even miss the light green. That's really a beautiful color. Let's go with the gray and see how that looks. A little bit closer maybe. Is that what the problem is? There we go. It almost has a purplish tint to it. It's not quite gray, but not a bad color at all. And I think it probably might look really pretty with the pink. Let's go ahead and use the pink there. I'm not sure how the gray and the orange would look. There we go. Whoa, oh my goodness, that is a very bright color of pink. There we go. If I jump, you can see that. Wow, that is really bright, isn't it? Okay, let's go with the orange. Let's see how that, yeah, you have to be really close up, apparently. Yeah, there we go. That's a pretty orange. That's a really nice orange. And then the red, I think we'll skip one just because red and orange together are kind of hard, but I just love this red. That looks amazing. I wonder what the red and the green look like together. I'm thinking it's going to look nice. Not kind of Christmassy, but not too bad. That looks really, really good. Let's see what this... Okay, now this is going to show us... I was curious if we could paint this. This is the Western large storage box, and it gives us 2 regions. So let's paint it green. I wonder what the region. See, normally it should show you what region it's going to paint. They have not fixed up their regions at all yet, so we'll see. But if we paint, no, it's not going to paint it at all. Well, I'm disappointed. I had that in my inventory, and I thought, we could try and see if it'll paint, but it didn't, so that's okay. Hopefully they will fix that. I think this green and the gray look kind of good together. Let's see if it will paint the wood. Oh, it doesn't even show the middle part. Now it is oh, that's good. So it's showing that we can paint the frame. Let's do that. Let's paint the frame. Let's see if it does it. Okay, there it said it did it. So, oh, that looks really nice. Okay, so that's the different colors. Those are the rare colors, except for the red. Those are the rare colors. And we also need a light green. And it is a lot of work to get started, but like I was showing you, it's not that difficult to get them. If you just have to go out and really try really hard to see if you can find the seeds, and once you find the seeds, you're probably good. If you have a garden, because you can plant them and then they'll multiply and multiply, and finally you'll have plenty of colors. But you saw how much it took. A lot of berries, but we were able to get a lot of dye, and that dye is going to go a long way toward painting anything you have. Alright, that's all for this episode, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you so very, very much. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!